These Get Ready With Me lives, you do. Child. It don't be no Get Ready With Me. I just be, I do. It do be Get Ready, y'all. I be looking at, I look at it like I'm just getting ready, but I be politicking at the same time. Thank you, though. Yeah, I don't be thinking about it as Get Ready With Me. I do be getting ready, huh? But I be more so, um, I got something to say this morning. I think after I address this morning, I'm gonna be done with it, over with. Hold on, let me turn this down. I want to say them people that got them androids, them people who got them androids, they some dangerous motherfuckers, hands down. If you got an android, use a dangerous one. Them androids, you. This is the whole thing about it. And this is the last time I'm gonna address it because I'm not gonna keep. My mind is focused. When I leave out of here, I don't want to be trying to navigate who said what, where's the hate, where's the trolls coming from. I know where the trolling me coming from. When you got an Android, use a cold motherfucker. Them Androids, if you give somebody your number and they got an Android, they can tell if you got a Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, point blank, period. If you're a person that does social media, anybody in your family, your friends, in the past, if they got your number and they got an Android, they got access to all your social media. 9 times out of 10, when you be on your social media, they lurking, they watching. 5 years ago, I am the type of person that if you ever got a chance to meet me and be around me, you just couldn't let me go. You could not let me get out your eyesight. You want to forever have tabs on me. That's just the way it is. I want to know what Angie doing. You know how sometimes you know somebody and then y'all lose touch, um and somebody else go on with their life. The people I have met in my life is like they got compulsive they're obsessed with somebody. They just can't they just narcissistic women that I have met within the last 2, 3 years. They just cannot walk away knowing nothing about you. It's a obsessed situation. And 9 times out of 10, majority of the people that come in here, they are the women that I were around 3 to 4, 2 to 1 years ago. They just could not because they had a intention for me, and the intentions they had for me, it didn't dwindle out. They didn't execute their plan. So it wasn't enough for them to ruin me, deaden me, set me back, push me back down, kick me when I was down. That's not enough for them. Enough is having to keeping a bird's eye view on all my social medias, watching, paying attention closely, nitpicking every. I'm glad I got an iPhone. I'm glad I got an iPhone too. Hey, good morning. Listen, they keep a bird's eye view on you, and I'm telling you, I'm glad I got an iPhone too, but I'm just telling you where it come from. It come from them having an Android. When you have an Android and you get somebody number, it will tell you if they got a Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, what have you, TikTok, what have you. Them Androids, baby, they go deep. And majority of the women I was around for the last 2 years, they were desperate. They just could not let me walk away unscathed, mentally stable. They got my social media. I told you it was like a fucking clan. It was like a fucking cult. They forever want to keep tabs on some damn body to be able to look in, check in, and see what the fuck you doing. They won't call. They ain't gonna call. And another thing, when you know somebody and y'all supposed to be close friends, y'all supposed to be cousins. A lot of them be watching y'all social media. They will never like anything. They will never thumbs up anything. They are watching and they are watching closely. So if I'm watching somebody so meticulously, why would I pick up the phone and virtually say, hey, so and so, how are you, so and so? You don't have to pick up the phone and call somebody and ask them how they're doing because their sneaky snake ass is on your social media. They're watching you. That's why you will never get a call from time to time and be like, hey, how are you? Because they don't need to ask how are you doing. They're watching you and it's fucking creepy. Now, you have to have a mental problem. You have to be sick to sit back and watch somebody really without saying, hey, this is so and so. See, that's what they feel all warm and tingly inside about the joy of not knowing that it's them watching you and they can be able to chime in and say little things about your life that they think they know, like it's confirmed for sure. And she would never know where it's coming from. I know where it's coming from. Cause see, then again, the plan for me with them was to get me set up and hooked up in a building where they'll be able to send other moms to be close to me, above from me, below from me, next door to me, to call. They wanted an up close person that will call and keep tabs on me and report back to them what I was doing. But see, I ventured out and now I'm doing my own thing and they don't like that. But since I am doing my own thing, they are still here watching. So, staff of HG, you still watching? All staff members, because that's what I knew. You guys don't even know me. So for the staff of House of Good Shepherd, hey guys, I can say the name because it's no longer open. But hey guys, how are you? Yes, I'm doing fine. Yes, I'm doing lovely. I know it's you. Okay. You don't have to analyze me anymore. You could just let it go. Like I'm the type of person, if I ever been around you, if you ever got even came in close proximity to my light, you even just been in the same room with me and I made you smile and I made you laugh. People remember that and they want to forever keep that feeling. The feeling must go on. Hold on. The feeling must go on for them. They don't want to sit back like a regular adult and say, "Oh, I remember Angie. I wonder how she's doing." No, they were so desperate. They had to go investigate, meet up in the mornings. Oh, I found her YouTube. She has a YouTube. Or people come in my comments and they say certain things and it resonates and I want to, and I don't have to wonder and wreck my brain, full my feathers. I know it's from HGS. I know it is. Hi, you guys. Samaja and I are still doing just fine. I know you're still watching. I know I never gave you my social media, but I'm glad that you guys wrecked your brains, did your spy work, put your PIs in place, hungry enough to find my social medias. The things that you had planned for me and the things that you had up your sleeve for me, it did not work because I am divinely protected. And that's another thing. They literally used to be in my face. Like when I came in, and this is my last time addressing it. So now when I get a snide, heinous comment in the chat, I'm just them and this is me. They literally precisely used to be in my face like this. They used to be in my face so closely that I was smelling their breath and they were smelling my breath. It seemed like it was eerie, it was weird, it was strange. It was like they were looking for me just to have a pimple in it, and that would have just made their day. I don't know if they were looking. I don't know what the fuck they were looking through. They were in my face this motherfucking close. I'm telling you, they was on me like weights on Weiss. And if the next woman was not mentally strong, they were breaking them girls down left and right. Left and right, they were breaking them down like some vases, breaking them down like some Legos, breaking them down like some blocks. But see, they picked me and they tried it solo, dolo. They tried it in groups of two. They tried it in groups of three. They then filled up conference rooms and called me in there and tried to break me, and they know it did not work. And then when they see it did not work collectively, they picked a send off. They picked one that said, take one for you do the fake, phony, fraudulent ass fugazi shit and act like you like her. But we all know don't none of us like her. But see, you got to take one for the team, get some information out of her. Compliment her. See, when a woman really don't like another woman, she will compliment you so you can begin to put your guards down and start trusting them. And then slowly, as you quote unquote build that trust. Oh, girl, let me get your number. Oh, girl, call me. Oh, girl, and see the one that one that took one for the team. She wasn't never on your side, just using her to get information out of you. Girl, what she say? What she say? What she say she was moving to? What she say? Did she cheat? Yeah, yeah, that's what they was doing. I really don't want to put that on there because it's gonna be hard. Then you you thinking it's genuine, you thinking it's authentic, but really they a snake in the grass trying to get some info out of you so they can back take back to the rest of the narcs and report on you. You know what makes me feel good every day that I overcame the obstacles, the haters, that them women and everybody else in the past that have put in my path and I overcame it. When I overcame it and I jumped that hurdle, I made it look easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And see, that's what draws somebody in because they want to know where is she getting that strength from? Where is she getting that determination from? Y'all hate when you were in school up and through, it was sometimes you always have that one teacher that told you so and so you would never be anything. So and so you would never amount to anything. Or you always had that one bully. You always had that one bully that picked on you. And you kept it in the back of your mind. You kept that teacher in the back of your mind. You kept that bully in the back of your mind. And once you made it and made something and got successful, accepted that award, you thank that bully. You thank that teacher that told you that you would never amount to anything. You thank them, but you kept them in the back of your mind because you knew one day that you were going to prove them wrong. And when you did prove them wrong, you wanted to thank them because and bullies like that, they really make us who we are. And if you really think about it, teachers and bullies really make you who you are. Um, Good morning, Queen. Good morning, beautiful lady. And the people that's chiming in talking about, oh, what's this channel about? In mid of me conversation, me being in a conversation, in the midst of me getting my message out, but you interrupting a message and something that was on my heart and weighing on my heart, and you're trying to chime in. And it's one of them bitches trying to stop me in my tracks because I'm saying something to turn the whole conversation into left field. Baby, I'm just block you. If you don't understand and you don't get the gist now, you will never get it. You're lost in the sauce. You just lost. No, you're not lost. You coming in here trying to get in where you fit in. Baby, you're gonna get blocked. Don't get what my channel is about. Maybe it's not for you. Maybe you don't have any good comprehension skills. Maybe you just can't see what's going on. Maybe you just can't understand what's going on. Maybe it's not the channel for you, like for real. Maybe it's not the channel for you. Hold on. Because the thing about those bitches from the shelter, and I'm not gonna say everybody. I'm not gonna group them up as a collective and as a whole. I felt close to maybe two people there. Two. And I mentioned their names several times on here because they did their job. They did what they were supposed to do. They loved Samaj. They cared about Samaj. And I want to say, want to see you do good, but they never want to see you doing better than them. I subscribe. Thanks, babe. Love unconditionally, forgive unconditionally. I'm not saying I always forgive people. I'ma always forgive people, but I will never forget. And I'm just telling you the logistics of a lot of hate and a lot of trolling that goes on. It will come from people that you know personally, been around recently. For me, it's stemming back 2 to 3 years when I was in a facility full of women and they put obstacles and they tried to hold me back and they tried to pull me down and they didn't want to do their job. And they had those androids, because those androids will tell you people's social media. You ever wonder why and how so and so on your page and you don't even talk to so and so? You never ran up to so and so and said, "Hey, I have a YouTube page. Check it out." But you tend to get a lot of on your page. It 9 times out of 10 is somebody that you know that had plans for you, and them plans didn't work. And so now they're being obsessed over you and have to watch you because they want to see what you're doing and how you're doing it. Some people just can't understand why you so happy all the time. Where do you get these resources? How did you live your life? How did you make it up and through? How did you survive? Did you persevere? You that turns them on in their sick little demented, twisted mind. Some people have family members, friends, cousins, people they used to go to school with. They got your number, but they have found access to your social media. They don't need to call you and check in and say, hey, so and so, how are you? They don't need to because they're watching you every time you make a video. They seeing you. They listening to every word you say verbatim, word from word. They don't need to call you. And you just sitting up wondering, whatever happens to so and so, they don't ever think about me. They don't need to think about you, sweetheart. They got access to your soul. And I know for one, if anybody have ever been around me and saw me in person and had the chance, I just can't let somebody like that walk up out of my life and I never hear from so and so again. And it usually be the people that don't like you. The people who do not like you, the people who hate you, that despise you the most. Those are be the people that's watching you and they think you have no idea. They think you have no idea. See, they wanted to set me up where I was living somewhere that they chose, in an area that they chose, in the slum, somewhere I didn't have no business being, and was gonna send another mom, and another mom was gonna be able to walk and knock on my door whenever they wanted to. I thank God every single day that I had the mindset, the skills, the tenacity to go out and advocate for myself and accomplish what I needed to accomplish, to have a peace of mind and to keep a peace of mind. I'm so glad I don't got to walk in nowhere and people like this in my face no more. I'm so glad I ain't got to walk in a place and people like this. This is how they used to watch me. I go up a step, their eyes go up. I go down a step, their eyes go down. That's sick. Angie's here. Angie's here. Don't open the gate. They come up. They, yeah, giving the bitch the evil eye. Giving somebody the evil eye. Grand Rising Sean, Grand Rising Mr. Robert, Grand Rising Jack Boy, Grand Rising Tom, Grand Rising. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you for who is that? T23. Grand Rising Scotty with the body. It's Hottie. Take shotties. Grand Rising Red. Tat it up. Grand Rising, Freddie Darling. I used to have an aunt that always said, "Darling, darling," and I used to darling, darling. I went to my mom. I'm like, "You're my only one," or something like that. It's supposed to be like my only love or my only one, some shit like that. But yeah, I had an auntie that was always saying, "Hey, darling." I miss her too. Um, I'm going to spend Christmas alone this year. The good life. That's the good life, baby. Let me tell you something. Don't never feel bad. If you're gonna spend the life that you always wanted to live, sometimes you got to be alone. Sometimes you got to be in isolation. God is probably putting you through the fire. He putting you through the furnace, and you gonna come out like one of these diamonds, baby. Shine. God is finna do something big, and he finna show you, and God finna do a big one. Majority of the time you alone. Don't think about it as a bad thing, and baby, I know if you alone for a reason. God is finna get ready to elevate and catapult your life, and he finna get forward, and he wants you to be in the right mindset for it. Don't feel bad, and don't tell me I feel lonely, I feel alone. You got God. You better turn to God. You gotta turn to God, cause he finna do something big. But he wants to put you in the right mindset, because if you go through all that and he do what he do it for, because you didn't understand the assignment. You better get in there and understand the assignment, because that's why a lot of people came. And you know how you hear people say, "I used to have $1 million," but see, God gave it to you. You ain't had the right mindset. And he took it away. See, God will strip you. He'll take it away from you if you don't know how to handle it, if you don't do the right things with it. If you don't keep quiet, somebody else will take it for you. So don't think about that you finna be alone. I've been alone for a long time. Both of my parents left me a long time ago, and I'm all right. It's gonna be all right. Now you can't let it where life is weighing heavy on you, and you just don't understand it. You can't go to other people and ask them why me, cause why not you? If that man gave up his only child, you know how hard it got to be for you to give up your only child for a bunch of people that you don't know. Don't ever think that you too good and you too great to go through a lesson. A great morning, grand rising. iPhone costs 10 US to make in China. What? I can believe it. I can believe it. See, over there in China, everything's just different over there. Everything is cheaper. They don't have any homeless people in China. There's no homeless people, people on the street begging. There's no homeless people over there in China. The hotel rooms over there are absolutely ravishing, absolutely stunning. A hotel room in China will have a swimming pool inside the room. They have these little hotels and motels, even if you don't have anywhere to stay. It's just like a little mobile home. You put two quarter, you go in there, it has a TV. Yeah, 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 yeah. You just in your little cubby. Things are different over there in China. They have a whole community over there with it. They don't believe in all that over there. But if you steal something out them stores, hand good as gone. Trying to catch up. But yeah, good morning, cutie pie. You see, I done checked them bitches from the House of Good Shepherd, and they ain't brought they funky ass back in here. Y'all know it was all the staff in here telling me what I get and what I don't get, what I need to get. 'Cause they were mad. They were heated while I was there. They mad because I didn't listen to them so they can send my ass off. It messed my life up. So you never put your life in the hands of somebody else because you think they got the right and they got the will and the capacity to make and break your life. They were mad because I didn't lay down. Them tell me, what do you think I should do? What do I need to do for you to help me? I was on my own. I did what I wanted to do when I wanted to do it, and I accomplished all of this without their help. So of course they gonna be on here. Of course they gonna be on here, taunting and teasing me. Of course they gonna be on here. Of course they gonna be on here. Cause I wasn't a kiss ass. I wasn't gonna go in there and say, you know what, we're gonna you let's be allies. I know you trying to snake me, but I'm gonna go to you because I need your help. But I'm gonna promise my loyalty for you, even though I know you don't look you like me. But I'm gonna because they went to the various people that was in charge and say, you know what, I want out of here. Whatever I need to do, if I have to stab somebody in the back, if I have to spy on somebody, put me in the game, coach. Put me in the game, coach. And they see they weren't breaking me. I wasn't breakable. Guys, no, I'm just playing. Yeah, that's they weird ass. I'm gonna leave out about 11. Yeah, I'm gonna leave out about 11. I usually get off at 11 or something. Yeah. Sometimes you just have to thank God. You have to thank God because God is so good. And I think God would never walk you to something and He don't walk you through, baby. And that's to the person that said, um, how life you will never be alone. Never. It's not possible when you got God, when you got Jesus. You're not alone, sweetie. Don't let nobody ever make you believe that you're alone. Lay down what? Cookies? No, that you wouldn't lay your burdens down. You wouldn't lay your hardships down. You wouldn't let you wouldn't let your problems down so they can quote unquote help you. That's what I meant when I said lay it down. Lay all your business on the forefront to them. So, in other words, we're gonna make it look like we're her only lifeline. She has to realize she is gonna virtually drown without that I was not the drowning type. They sent one in to take it in for the team. I'm just talking about how weird people will be from your past. and how they'll be spying on your social media, child. And that's the same hating ass bitches that you've been around for the last 2, 3 years of your life. The same hating ass bitches that could be cousins. The same hating ass bitch on the side. That's how a lot of women get hurt. Going on them going on them group trips with a whole bunch of bitches that don't like you. They set you up for the kill and you will never ever come back. A lot of bitches get hurt, killed, and jumped on, going to the and a whole bunch of women that don't even like you. Walking you in a club knowing that somebody waiting there to jump your ass and beat your ass. Taking you to a club where they know somebody finna put something in your drink. And you gonna wake up God knows where with God knows who. Without your phone, your car keys, and your purse. Oh, they made sure they got that before they put that shit in your drink and you went home with somebody. You call their ass the next day. They supposed to be your friend. Girl, do you remember what happened last night? Girl, you was too lit. Girlfriend though. You supposed to be her friend. So you watched her get out her body, do a whole bunch of things that you know she usually wouldn't do. You knew dude drugged her because you wanted that purse. You wanted to set her down. You wanted to kick her back a couple of notches. Now she done lost her car key, another $100 for her condo, her apartment, her house, or whatever. Her purse gone. You hated to see her with that purse anyway because you was quote unquote tired of seeing it. She was the goody two shoes. She had a man. None of y'all had men. So of course you was gonna let somebody drug her and take her home and do God knows what. So her man could be worried sick and probably called all the friends and you told it but you didn't tell it. Jeff, I don't know. She was with us last night and she got to drinking. Don't worry though, she'll be home. Knowing in the back of your mind you said you orchestrated the whole flick. See, that's how vindictive bitches. Yeah, they are. They'll set your ass up for the kill. In any way, in any aspect of your life. If they got access to you and you got an inkling that they don't like you, you ain't got to keep convincing yourself after you hang up the phone every time. Oh, did I overshare with this person? Sometimes you will talk to somebody on the phone and after the phone conversation, oh, I shouldn't have told them. Your inkling is telling you, sweetheart, that that person did not like you. If you ever have to have a conversation with somebody and think back and feel guilty, they didn't love you, everyone. Jesus love you all. Amen. I couldn't have said it better myself. I couldn't have said it better myself. I see y'all acting. I see y'all acting like y'all got some sense today. Maybe because I found out the source. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see y'all acting like y'all got some sense today, baby. Because I didn't crack the code from them bitches. A house of good shepherd. Hello. See, a person out will always tell you what you should be doing. You should be. They always have an opinion on your life. You need to do. You should do, but you showing them that you showing up and showing out without them. Hey man, I ain't asked for your help, but what you need to do, what you should for your help, that's a hater. They see people will play mind games with you. They'll say some shit that you should do so you can over explain to them what lay the lick down. See, they really want for you to lay the lick down so they can figure some shit out. No, bro, because I'm doing A, B, and what they was up to anyway. See, I made them tell on themselves. See, there's a lot of that be reverse psychology when somebody tell you what you should do, and you always been a person that got it down pat. You always been a person that understood the assignment and executed it perfectly and hushed, zipped it. You wasn't talking about it, you was being about it. But see, they know how your mind works, so they always got to trick you. See, people will trick you out of information, trick you out of your spot, fake and be fugazi and act like they like you. Just fuck you. What the fuck is brewing? Let me go get my tea. Let me go get my tea. Somebody said, Amen. Hello, it's me. Hello, it's me. Oh, today's tea is, let me go get it. Today's tea is throat goat. I mean, throat coat. Today's tea to you by traditional medicines, organic support. It sends a warm, tingly feeling to your esophagus. You know that big dangly thing in the back of your throat, like Cardi say. See, it has slippery elm. Let me stop playing. Let me just stop playing for real. It's just a herbal supplement for your throat. I feel like I'm feeling a little raspy up in here. It's cold. It was cold as hell. But yeah, that's today's teacher. Mhm. Now this the tea I should go in there and cut some lemon up, but I'm not. But yeah, a lot of people they will try to trick you out of your spot. Man, she stayed to herself. She's a loner. So they have no choice but to be creative. Everybody's so creative. Calling me. Here's someone calling me. Not gonna answer. Leave a message. Somebody said, "Oh well, it might as well be called throat goat. Same elements." Listen, I thought that's what it said, child. Until you know I'm blind. You, you know I'm blind. You know I'm blind. So that C did look like a G for a minute, but it's just a joke. Calm down. Child, yeah, I had got a phone. Child, yeah, my fault. I had got a phone call. I'm trying to work some magic for my son. Um, in this speech thing. Um, Memphis checking in. Okay, Memphis. Tenna, Tenna, Tenna. You must be a 10, 'cause you the only Tennessee. You the only 10 I see. You get it? You must be a 10, 'cause you the only 10 I see. Tennessee. Forget it, forget it, forget it. Yeah, back to the matter at hand. I had got a phone call. That was my son's school job. Well, I be trying to work my magic. I'm trying to get this program and get my son's school hooked up with this program. Da 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 da. Da. You know what the fuck was we talking about? Oh, how people try to get information out of you, child. People will see because they know that they can't come out forthright and ask you about your business. So the next best thing is to trick you out of your spot. But you be like, man, you can't do that. You sit up there and say, yes, I can. I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna do this first. They tricking you out your spot. Man, you need to do this. And then you say, I don't need to do this because I'm doing that and this and that. They just tricked you out of your spot. They just tricked you out of some information. They tricked you out of defending yourself and telling your business. Oh man, you need to go about it this way. And they know that's the wrong motherfucker way. But they want you to tell them, no, I don't want to do it your way. I'm going to do it my way. And my way is A, B, and C. They just tricked your ass into you showing them how to execute your play. The game, that's how people steal game. The game is to be stolen, not told. The game is to be sold too, not told. Hey, you wanna know how I'm finna do it? Let me get a couple of dollars. I'll put you on. See, somebody tell me, oh, you can't do this. I laugh. I laugh and I do it, and I do it well. I do it good, and I don't have to explain a fuck thing. I don't have to give a play by play, a word by word, a verse by verse. I do it and I knock it out the park. And they ass just be sitting there wondering, who do she know? Where did she go? Who did she talk to? How did she figure it out? How? How? Your ass always gonna be lost in the sauce fucking with me. Cause instead of you trying to beat somebody out of the information, You just can't say, "Man, I need your help." See, people be too prideful to just be transparent and say, "I need your help. Can you just you gotta help yourself for others to help you." But see, people don't want to admit that they need help. So the next best thing is for them to trick you out of your spot. And how do they trick you out of your spot? Telling them that they don't believe in you. You don't have to believe in me. You don't have to have my back. You don't have to be rooting for me. That's the worst thing you can do is to explain to a hater what you about to do. That's the worst thing you can do is talk too much to a hater and around a lot of people that you don't trust. That's the worst thing you can do is let your left hand know let your left hand know what the right is finna do. That's the worst you can do. If this your right hand and this your left hand and people telling you don't even know, don't even let both of your hands know. What you think it is when it comes to a hater? Don't let them know a fuck thing about your plans, about what you up to. Don't let them know about nothing. Because only way somebody could sabotage it, somebody only way somebody could put a stop to it is from you running your mouth. You know the saying, don't count your eggs. What is it? Don't count your eggs until they hatch or some dumb shit like that. Yeah, don't count on it unless you see them. You gotta see them first. Stop saying, "Oh, I got 11 in the possible." No, you don't physically count them until you see them because you may have carrying them, you may have tripped, fallen, some of them may be cracked, all that. Stop telling people your plans because they the ones that can sabotage it. When I got ready to look for me apartments, when I got ready to view apartments, I was putting them down as uh a resource. You know how they ask for, people who know you that could vouch for you, stuff like that. I started using them and I found myself the first apartment I used them as a resource. Hold on, damn. Okay. When I started looking for places to stay, on the application they were asking for, yeah, my fault. I had a phone call again. So when I began to look for places and they were asking references on the application, prime example of don't let the right hand know what the left hand is doing. They were asking for references, and I was like, fine, I can put them down for references. They can vouch for me. They can tell them that I'm a clean person. I'm not a loud person. I'm not ghetto. I'm not ratchet. I don't have any altercations. I don't have any discrepancies. I don't pay rent, but I do reside there, and that's where I've been residing for the last 2 years. If can't nobody else vouch for me, they can vouch for me. I'm a good paymaster. So the first apartment I went to, I paid the administration fee. It was high as fuck, like $600. I had paid all this money, the application fee. I put them down as a reference. Then here, like they got the dragon, and the thing you realize. with not letting them know what I'm doing is stop putting their ass down as a reference. Cause it seemed like every apartment I put them down as a reference. The people like they heard something bad about me. So I began to know that they were sabotaging my shit, saying and speaking to them about they said some fuck shit and they were like, no, we're not gonna rent to her. The last straw was this apartment. And the lady was like, you know what? I didn't call the director. I didn't call your case manager. I didn't call them for the last week straight. They keep saying that they are in the meeting. So I went in the hallway. I looked, both of them was in the office. I said, they're not in the meeting. She's sitting in her office. She's sitting in her office. They're not in the meeting. So I went to my case manager and I say, the apartment manager call you? And she was like, yeah. I said, why, what's so hard about giving a reference? She like, oh, I get around. I say, I think that apartment was in, what's that damn, and thank God I did not move there. What the fuck is that? I thank God that I didn't even move there. Yeah, I didn't even move there. I thank God. I ended up moving somewhere totally else. Somewhere totally else. But the thing about it is, I went to the manager and I was like, you see this email? She says she's been trying to reach out to my case manager for the last past week. She called the case manager in her office and she said, what's the problem with giving Angela a letter of residency saying she's been here? The lady said Angela is telling these people that she pay rent here. I say, look at the email. I didn't not once tell these people I pay rent to you guys. They just wanted a letter of residency saying where I live at. She said, give her that letter. Give her that letter. When I give it to her, she said, I'll slide it under Angela's door. She said, you're not going to slide anything under her door. Angela is not a dog. Knock on her door and hand it to her. She was mad than a bitch. When she knocked on that door, she was like, use that letter to prove to somebody else where I reside. And I went to them one on one and I said, you know what, I'm in a bad situation. I need to get out of there. And that lady said, I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you get out of there. To pay 3 months rent in advance and security and a whole bunch of other shit and get renter's insurance, but I wouldn't take that back to save my life because every apartment that I told them I was finna get and put them down as a reference, they said something to them and caused me not to get the place. They got caught up doing that dirty ass shit. She said, Angela said I say, look at the email. I never once told them I was renting here. It's a fucking facility. It's a fucking shelter. Why would I lie to them and say I'm paying rent? She said, I'm looking at the email. She said, give her a letter of residency. I end up getting a letter. See, they were trying to sabotage my shit to the bitter motherfucking end. They wanted my shit to be fucked up and for me to cry to them and beg to them and plead to them so I can be in the mercy of them making or breaking me in that moment with finding a place. When I say God is so good and it's nothing like discernment. Discernment is a gut feeling that you have that's trying to wake you up and tell you something that somebody is out to get you, somebody does not have your back, somebody is trying to put obstacles in your way, somebody is trying to put hurdles in front of you, somebody is trying to sabotage your shit behind your back because I should have been in the first place. I looked at if they would have did what they had to do, they didn't want to do it. They wanted to waste my time till the time dwindled up and I would have fucked around and had no place to go and would have had to move with them and the fucking abuse would have kept because I have always been the black sheep of everything. My family, society, any and everything. Even when I walk in the fucking store, everybody be look while I'm shopping, everybody be reading labels and shit. I be looking. My discernment be top tier. Everybody wanna read labels. Soon as I get in, then when I get in line, it's a whole line. So I feel self conscious because I can't talk to the cashier. I can't hold a conversation. Gonna laugh. I thought we was gonna exchange a conversation. I thought I was gonna kiki with her for a minute, like, girl, say it and shit. Be like, girl, you so funny. But I feel self conscious now because now 12 motherfuckers then popped up in line, like it was a coincidence. Is it just such thing as right handed and left handed cups? It's like they be motherfucking robots. It's like they bots. One thing in life you have to people get to you because once you show them that they are getting to you, they gonna keep on doing it. They gonna keep on doing it. Ignore their ass. Let them look. Let they ass stare. Because if you even say, what the fuck you looking at? Oh, got her. So that's what annoys her. That's her pet peeve. So now we gonna stare her. Now I'm finna go get a friend, a cousin. Come on, girl. She don't like it when people look at her. Let's go stare her down. That's gonna make her mad then. She say something smart today. You gotta learn. Let people do whatever they wanna do long as they don't touch you. 'Cause once somebody lets you know, let somebody know that they're getting to you, they gonna keep doing it. Keep doing it 'cause see they got you out your body. They got you out your character. They can make you crash out. You showing them where your weak spot is. You showing them how to you teaching them, you giving them the game. But if you had that resting bitch face, I bet y'all turn away. Long as somebody's staring at you and you acting all timid and shy mm, and walking and looking at the ground, that's when they gonna stare a hole in your back. It's a bullseye on your back smoking. Somebody stare at you, let it be a contest, 'cause see, whoever look away first, that's the weak one. You ever saw when they finna box, when they had like the boxing matches and both of the fighters or the boxers square up at the when they get weighed at the weigh off with the boxers? This is how my mind think and this is how I interpret what's going on. When they finna box, they usually have like this televised thing where both of the boxers have like a square off. They step off the scale getting weighed. The other one step off the scale get weighed. And then they come face to face, the boxers, the fighters, and they be shit talking and spitting in each other. Is telling me whoever the one look down is the punk. That's who gonna lose. Oh, you just let this man punk you and talk shit to you, and y'all ain't even made it to the fight. You looking down. You stared that motherfucker back. And to they say that's enough. My mind is telling me whoever the one look you he just punked you. You finna lose. You scared. What? Why? I be saying that in my mind. Whoever just punk out and look away. Why did you do that? He finna beat the brakes off you. Even if he wasn't finna beat the brakes off you. Now he finna beat the brakes off you because he just stared your ass down and you weak. You weak. So from now on, whoever said you until their ass look away. To their ass say, girl, I ain't got time for this. Yeah, 'cause you thought I was a punk. You thought I was weak. Ain't gonna be no more of that holding my head down. I know they watching. I'ma just be timid and shy and modest. No. They looking at me. I'll be looking, tripping up motherfucker steps. Bitch. Yeah, yeah. You don't ever let nobody stare at you. And you get weak and don't stand them back. Stare at their ass back. You don't have to say a word. They ain't saying a word. 'Cause see right there, that's a challenge. See, they challenging you. That's a challenge. That's a duel. That's a standoff. Whenever you get tired, that's when people be like, Angie crazy. I ain't motherfucking crazy. I understand the assignment. I understand the assignment. 'Cause they not gonna touch you. They looking to break you. That's a challenge. And I like challenges. That's a game. I like games. I play the games well. Even when I know you wait for me to turn my back to walk, see, I'ma still turn. In other words, go find you something to do. I'm not the one. I'm not the one. People think they gonna punk you like that. And another thing you gotta watch for is when you're with friends, so-called friends. Friends will be behind you watching who all watching you because they know you're not paying any attention. Say for instance, me and Sally. Me and Sally, I just slip something on, child, right now. Sally say, let's go to Target. I slip something on, and me and Sally in Target. I'm not even trying too hard. I don't got no makeup on. I don't got no lashes on. I don't got nothing. But Sally will be behind you. You can belt out the car. You walking. Sally will be behind you, giving you the evil eye. Sally gonna stay behind you. Cause Sally gonna wanna watch you while you walk in Target, and she gonna wanna watch who, how many comments she gonna get, how much attention Angie gonna get. This bitch. I don't like this bitch, but I just wanna keep her under my tab just to see what is it. I got to figure it out. What is it about her that gets so much attention? And you don't for it in. You try to look minimal because you want to keep your friend comfortable. You don't want to do too much. You're not trying to outdo her. You don't want her to feel bad. You want her to feel, good. You want her to feel fit in. So she's suited and booted and still not getting as much attention as you, and you ain't even tried. You ain't even put half the effort in she did. But she don't like you because you got a light. She looking for something superficial on you to be a tattletale sign of why you getting so much bad. I'ma try it this way. I'ma try it this way. I ain't gonna wait till 7, 8 o'clock and she done got ready this morning. She got full face makeup. I'm gonna go to her house at 7, 8 a.m. Angie, wake up. They got these new Stanley cups, girl. Let's go to Target. Before everybody get in there and get the Stanley Cup, I'm gonna make sure she look like shit. I'm gonna make sure she don't do nothing spectacular before I get there. I'm gonna just come there and wake her up out the bed. I want to see if she still get the attention. And lo and behold, she do. And see, Sally just can't figure it out what it is about you. Even though she came to your house at the crack of dawn and got you out the bed, and she still got to be behind you and watch you get looks and the cat calls and the whistles and the attention. See, people think sometimes it's on the outside, but really it's that God in you shining up and through and out. It's that light in you. But see, they still be on the sidelines trying to figure out, is it the red hair? Is it the diamonds? Is it the gold? Is it how she dressed? Is it a purse? Is it a shoes? I know I went to go get this. We got the same exact purse. We used them. Nobody compliment me on my purse, and I know I went to go get the same purse as Angie on purpose. So when somebody say, Angie, you got a cute purse, they got to tell it to us both. See, that's why people will copy you. They will copy you because they trying to figure it out. What is it about you that stands out to someone? We went to the nail shop together. We got the same set. So whenever somebody tell Angela her nails is cute and I'm with her, they have to tell both of us. See, people would think just like that to figure it out and it be right in their face. They don't get it because they a demon. What y'all saying? Hey, beautiful. Hey, yes. Yeah. People can't feel demon. And they looking for something. It be something superficial and it's never anything superficial. It never is. So I'm gonna make this video short because I got to run out. Uh, little gifts together. Um, if I get something, if I pick something up, um, I usually get him a lot of stuff. I'm gonna be a minimalist this year and not get a whole bunch of stuff that's overwhelming to me as well as him because I'm working on other ventures for him right now. So hey, you subscribe, thank you. Um, comments like that is to test you. When somebody asks you where, when, how, That's to test you and for you to prove yourself. So for you to say, I'm not whispering. Oh, I stay such and such and such. Oh, don't nobody live with me. Oh, you want to see the outside of my apartment. See, people that say shit so you can just go on a rampage and dox your motherfucking self and say, oh, I stay A, B, and C, such complex. Oh, I stay over this side. Oh, I stay on that side. If you feel like I'm talking and you can't hear me, leave. Because I guarantee you, I'm not whispering. And like I told you guys, this will be the last day, the very last day, that I will try to even remotely try to accommodate anybody. You either get here, get your ass in here, listen, learn, uh, say a question that has substance, meaning, that holds any or your ass gonna get ignored or blocked. Cause I don't have time to stop and keep babysitting the hate, the slander, none of that fuck shit. I really don't have time for it. I don't. I don't have time for the negative shit. I came to win. I'm gonna conquer this shit. This is what I wanna do, and I'm gonna do it. I don't give a fuck if y'all talking about the 1999 mic, headphone. I don't care. This is what works for me. It's an Apple product. Worry about that iPhone 17. You paying to talk, and then you turn around paying for a phone bill. What sense does that make? Do what works for you, and I'm gonna do what works for me. If I started out right here and I began to grow and go further, everything would get an upgrade in due time. Sometimes people start off on YouTube and they progress. They knock it out the park like I am. And they look back at their old videos, and one day I would look back and say, man, damn, and you had them old ass headphones, but look at you now. And half of y'all motherfuckers just be hating because majority of the shit that I got now and majority of the I have reached, y'all ain't and can't and ain't trying to do. Y'all trying to pull somebody down. And that's for real. I guarantee it. Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm gonna start doing. Look, don't engage. Look, don't engage. Maybe you need to be dewormed inside of you. You probably need to get a rabies shot. You need to, and your guts so bloated. You foreverly bloated. Motherfucker, stomachs be out to here. Bloated, stopped up, bagged up. Your stomach on a daily basis, you walking around looking 6 to 7 months pregnant, and your stomach be hard, tender, and you steady be scarfing down calories. Maybe you need to get dewormed, deparasited. What's going on with that big ass stomach? What's going on? What's going on? How long you gonna walk around looking like you're 6 to 7 months pregnant? How long? What's it gonna take? Maybe you need to take some. Maybe get you some. You probably be eating, licking your fingers. Look, they going right back in your system. Washing, trying to hurry up and be messy. Get dewormed. Take some shit to get some of them parasites. The parasites be in your stomach like, oh, we don't want nothing to leave out of here. We gonna eat our ass up from the inside out. She eat nothing but sugar, sugar, sugar. They be in your stomach doing the moringa, the salsa and moringa. You be stopped up, you be bagged up, you be constipated. Get you some so that stomach could go in a little bit, deflate a little bit. Ugh. You can get some relief because right now you full of parasites, baby, full of worms. Get dewormed. Don't just take your dog and get dewormed. You do it too. You get a shot too. Y'all come in here with y'all best material. Y'all come in here with y'all best material. Do y'all, do y'all, that's the best y'all got? Some of this shit be lame as fuck. Lamer, straight lame shit. It don't even be funny. And then you're typing in all caps, like you're screaming. That was the reason you typed in all caps, because you want to make sure I saw it. That's just like being in the comments screaming up and down, holding it. You know how you go to the concert and you draw these elaborate poster boards so the person production zero in on that sign. It looked like put their heart and soul in that sign. It looked like they put they blood, sweat, and tears in that sign production. Zoom in on it. That's what the fuck you look like when you typing in all caps in the chat. Desperate. But it don't even be funny. It be lame as fuck. Cause I'm like, is that your best? That's your best shot? That's all you got? That's what you came with? You probably was up all night coming with that lame ass shit. And try again. And y'all be dedicated too. You can put they ass out of here. They'll go make another email with the quickness, lightning speed, and come right back. I wish y'all had check block them and they so dedicated to getting back to you. You need to be dedicated in your own life of making yourself better. Put that much dedication in taking care of your kids. Put that much dedication in self-care. Put that much dedication into your business, your job, whatever goals and aspirations and dreams you have. Put that much dedication that always get your ass done. Knowing you want to come back in here. So you done went to the principal's office, thought about some more lame ass jokes. I'ma show her. I'ma show the class. I'm the funny one. I'm funny. So you set your dumb ass in the principal's office coming up with some more lame ass jokes. Wait, I can't wait till I get back in class. And all that should be lame. None of that should be your best joke, best material. You just look like a fool in the comments, in the chat, in life, in class. And clean the baseboards. Go wash your baseboards. Go wipe your walls out. Get some bleach. Get some cleaning products. Cause you really dedicated and getting some attention on my platform. You really dedicated in clout chasing. That's a form of clout chasing. You really dedicated in that. Be dedicated with something in your life. That passion is. See, y'all be putting the passion and the drive to somebody else's dream, to somebody else's niche, to somebody else's goal. Have that passion and that drive in something that you want to be, something that you find easy peasy, something that you was born to do and can do it easily and make it look so easy. Anything. Put that much passion in something nice for something, for somebody, other than trying to be a class clown and get some attention. Be passionate and be consistent and show up and show out for somebody that you know. Show up, show your ass for your mama. Show your ass for your kids. Go to town for your auntie and your uncle that's elderly and needs some help. Go volunteer some time over their house and clean their house up and cook. Go show your passion that way. Cause I never wanna feel as low as the fuck shit y'all be saying. Never wanna feel that low. I never wanna feel like I'm burning in hell on earth and I have to literally pull somebody else down to make myself feel like I'm up. That don't even matter. Like I said, show some passion and try to figure out how old somebody else is. How is that benefiting you? How is that benefiting you? Because when I look at my algorithm, the people that's in my age group, that's 35 to 42 or whatever the fuck it say, those are the people that's supposed to be watching me. I don't cater to people that's 18, 19 years old. So you sitting up there trying to figure out how old I am. How is that benefiting you? Oh, would that make you feel better about yourself? Would that make the joke so much funnier? Will it resonate better? Looks can be deceiving. Everything that glitters is not gold. You have to have tough skin to do this. Very tough skin, and I think I was built for the assignment. I like all human beings. I love all human beings, young, old, cats, birds, dogs. Everybody is drawn to me. So I don't, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter how old you are. Just follow your dream. It don't matter how old you are. My birthday, I love you. I love you. I love you too. So y'all be making me blush and turn red and shit. Ooh. What you say? Get my mouth from the microphone. It makes me sound like Darth Vader. I bet you that's your best one. Make your next one your best one. You got one more. I'm gonna give you one more chance if I block you. You know, one more chance. You say I sound like Darth Vader. I'm gonna give you one more have at it. I'm gonna give you one more crack. I'm gonna let you crack one more time if I block you. Go ahead. Make this one your best shot. I can't even see. I can hear her and she sound like a grown woman talking. Who said that? Don. Okay, child. I'm waiting on them to with they comeback. I might have blocked them already, but they said move your mouth away from the mic. That's a motherfucker that see your technique. My technique cannot be everybody else's technique. And see, once you come and you do things your way, you're gonna get ridiculed, you're gonna get talked about. I get talked about the OLED headphones, yada 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 yada. We can't hear you, yada yada yada. You're whispering, yada yada yada. No. The way I'm doing it and putting it down and talking that shit, they like, 'cause shit that's understood shouldn't be explained. We all understand these some old ass Apple headphones, the best, the first of the first. You sitting up there explaining some shit we all visibly see, and you think you're funny by pointing it out, but this is what works for me right now. Things get greater later. But like you just said, Don, I don't think that's the problem. I think the problem is how I sound, period. Point blank. So I supposed to get scared and I'm supposed to pull the microphone away from my mouth. Oh, because somebody said I sound. I love Star Wars. Love it. I think I had a Star Wars t-shirt on. Is that yeah, Dark Vader from Star Wars or uh Star Trek. Anyway, I love them both. I love Star Wars and I love Star Trek. So that be me. That be me. That be me. Toast to my motherfucking subscribers. Y'all bitches be showing up. My kings and queens be in here when I be feeling like it's just for me. They bullying me. Man, they hate me, man. Do I even really want to do this? Do I want to let people to pick me apart all day long, ridicule me, belittle me? Shout out to my subscribers and everybody that be here with me every morning. I want to propose bitter with the sweet. I'ma take the bitter with the sweet. You heard me? So I'ma take the good with the bad because ain't no light without the dark. And if you have to be that little speck of light, that little speck of light surrounding the dark, I'll take it. I'll take it. That be me. Fucking where? I ain't going no motherfucking where. I see them bitches from the House of Good Shepherd. They say I'ma sit this one out. She figure it out. Yeah, get y'all big stomach funky gutted. Go get dewormed. Go get y'all some. Go get some of them parasites out. Mm, to you. Now, I gotta go out and give my son Christmas gifts because it's time. It's it's ticking away. It's ticking. It's dwindling on down. But again, what you waiting on? I'm saying what you waiting on? I'm the love of your life. If not, you starting to wait. You starting to do right and kill everything. They ass probably was using me as an exhibit A in one of their motherfucking class in one of their seminars, and they said, "Oh, cut it off." She figured, cut it off. Cut, 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 cut.